Our House of Parliament right here, that's the one and only, and we got no upper or lower department. There's never any security here in front and rarely a flag on top, even though they're in session as we speak. This is just how it is, the safety in Iceland. But for us, we got Prime Minister. He's the boss of the majority here, and currently it's 63 members of Parliament, 6 different governmental parties. 2 parties make the majority, Independence Party and Progressive Party, and on a global scale we call those conservatives and liberals. And more importantly though, for this place here today, this is the spot where we come together to protest and in front of the Parliament, naturally. But 7 years ago though, and before that, no one came here to protest. In Iceland, we had a strong currency. It was getting stronger every day, and it was awesome being Icelandic. That did take a swift end suddenly. The so-called bank crash happened, and everything went upside down in this country for a moment. People came here to demand a new government and new elections, and brought pots and pans with them, and called themselves a part of the kitchenware rebellion, which was a huge success. The government, they gave in to this voice of the people and pushed the elections ahead by 2 years. But the tour today is going to be a lot history-based, history graduate, so that's where the focus is on the tour. But it's not constant years and names here to remember. I'll be spicing it up a bit throughout then. But the history itself is mostly 3 periods that we are focusing on. The Viking period, the making of Reykjavik period, the independence battle period. So that's the simple chronological order, and we're skipping through the Middle Ages because they're not very interesting anyway.
Kita kat mana Anisah?
Kita dah walking tour
Dengan?
dengan handsome guy. Serious handsome.
Indonesians?
Oh, Malaysia.
Malaysian. Good here, yeah. That's Aðalstræti, the street you saw earlier, the main street. The first and oldest in Reykjavik. So he's popping up houses of timber there with wool and fish industry, and we're gonna pass by one later. But you're gonna hear maybe a couple of times here a lot of trash talking towards the Danes, and I think that's because we enjoy it so much, right? Being very serious about it. But before this colonial age, you got the Middle Ages, and then even sooner, who was the first to come? Those are the Vikings, the 9th century, the age of settling. They're leaving Scandinavia. You know, strong, tall, handsome, well-built Vikings. That's where we come from, obviously. But this is the famous volcano, and you've been practicing that for a while now. Eyjafjallajökull is the...
Eyjafjallajökull.
But here it's the double L's that make it so hard to say. And my name is actually Martin. I got a double N. But locals call it the best advertisement program done by any nation in the world. Because it was all over the media.
Clockwise tau. Satu, clockwise. My clockwise.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Tengok kamera, jangan tengok skrin.
Okay. I tengok kamera.
Lain sekali, satu round. Mana Anisah? Anisah.
Anisah kat mana? Yeah, the first one.
I did that.
Yeah. Oh, they have fish market. Oh my god. Okay, you should see the building of the fish market. It's so. It doesn't look a market.
Quite local to win.
Yeah, we are on the oldest street in Reykjavik, and the oldest remaining house in Reykjavik is this one here from 1762. Originally built by Skúli.
Tengoklah, kita orang bersama-sama dengan ramai-ramai orang ni gitu. Tak ada gambar di depan korang. I mean, video dari
Tak ada
depan.
gambar hang kena benda ni. I record you. Kita record kita orang.
Kita record exception.
Kita share.
Another thing that's gonna go around is the toy that we played with in the past when we didn't have many options for toys. We decided to use this for a toy.
So it's
This
a
is the
boomerang.
jawbone of a sheep. So you finish the meat, you kept the bones, and you made it bounce around. Because it was your horse, apparently. My mom's horse 40 years ago. 50, and a new era began with the corrugated steel period. Previously, we had fishing industry, very stable, good source of revenue. Aluminum industry, we import the raw material, got endless geothermal energy to work it cheaply, and we export it. Now all of a sudden tourism has succeeded these two. It seems to be forever getting bigger and stronger. it depends a lot on who you're talking to here in Iceland. It's always a different opinion. So you're currently listening to someone who's working in tourism.
Canada. Yeah. How long have you been here?
Does it get really cold at night?
I've actually been camping.
Oh.
So yes.
Oh, that's the place. That is the place. The place where they shoot Riley Blue with every sense8 in the town,
And
listening to the music.
we're planning to go there.
Semuanya lapar gila. Habibi. Halal ke?
We're in an overlooking viewpoint right now, and so Reykjavik in 1836 was like this. Here for us in Iceland, we describe these guys as heroes, legends that describe these guys and their epic battles. They are constantly slicing each other into pieces, chopping each other's heads off, and there is blood on every single page in these sagas. The only thing that these guys want to do is apparently die in battle, so they can go to Valhalla, stay with the other Viking gods, drink and fight forever in eternity. And as he arrived, he dropped 2 timber logs into the ocean and said, "Whenever I find my timber logs drift ashore, I'll make my home." And then he sent his slaves all around Iceland, and the slaves, they found the timber logs right here somewhere. They called in their boss, he comes over, and he makes his home. Calls it Reykjavik. Reykja means smoke or steam that Ingólfur saw coming from the hot springs, about 4 kilometers out. But those hot springs, and in the year 874, there was no street to the hot springs, of course. But I got a picture of the hot springs in the 20th century. That's how they looked, the hot springs, the pools, in the 20th century. So Smoky Bay, Reykjavik. That's it. That's the name of the city. That's the guy behind the saga where the name comes from. And the coat of arms of this city today is these 2 pillars in the ocean. And they're on the bin there behind you as well. But then it's 1,000 years later that we got Skúli, an entrepreneur that makes a business, and people follow his initiative. Move here. The town's made.
1, 2, 3.
Begitu penat siul.
Takut terjatuh.
Mana Anisah? Tengok scam tau. Jangan tengok lens tau, jangan tengok screen.
I tengok lens.
Habis dari Iceland mau kemana?
Oh, pulang.
Pulang.
Oh, tapi kamu lama dong di sini. Berapa
Oh, 4 hari.
Oh, 4 hari.
Iya.
4 hari sahaja.
Besok mau ikut Golden Circle? Sama siapa?
Sama
Reykjavik excursion.
Can you maybe the 4 of you, can you jump over there?
Oh, jump over there. The other side, is it?
So I need personal space. Are taught maybe to respect the location of the elf rock or the mound, and you know, leave it at peace. But these elves, they're still around us. 1 year ago in June, you were constructing a road here to one of the suburbs of Reykjavik, and the locals in the area, they said there was an elf rock there in the way where the road was supposed to be, and they stopped the construction of the road. Taxes in Iceland, 40% income tax on average, and progressive one even, and this down pays healthcare, social security, and education. So the public university of Iceland is $700 a year to choose. Private University of Reykjavik, $3,000 a year to choose. And it's not that private anyway. They're down there as well and just got slightly more freedom. That's how it is.
Kita ada dengar sikit mengenai elf story.
Elf rock.
Dan sekarang kita akan ke one of the high school. And betul dalam filem yang Sense8 tu pun dia orang ada cakap mengenai the elf. Mana korang?
Yeah, I got here for you a replica of an idol that was found in Iceland, and the original one is made of wood, visible in the National Museum of Iceland, which is this great tower that the skyscraper is called.
Fokus.
Fokus. Tu, 2, 3.
Jangan terjatuh.
Okay, itu alhamdulillah kita dah selesai dengan walking tour untuk hari ni. Macam mana? Best tak?
Best
Gila.
But beside the point. Tapi best tak belajar pasal history dia and then like how
Gambar mana?
Abang comel.